as always, we've got merch for the channel. We have our Nerd Creative range and our Stay Creative range. Links in the description. Get whatever you want. Creatives, how are you? Welcome or welcome back to the Nerd Creative channel. DeAgostini Collectibles Build the Moomin House, Box 17, Part 4. In this video, we are going to complete issue 68 of the build. Grab yourself a coffee, sit back, relax and enjoy. With every stage of the build comes with component parts and a magazine. These are the component parts for stage 4. Really good, that, with the whole side. See, there's a line down there and a line down there where it opens and it just lifts off. We've constructed this. We haven't put the tiles on yet. We've built that. We haven't done any of the windows yet. So it looks like I'm not going to be able to do this yet. I'm not going to be able to do this part yet because I'm waiting for the treads, 1, 2, 3, 4 rectangular treads to be sent out again, because they sent me the triangle ones at the bottom again. So I can do the bed and I can do the window section, the window frame. Winter dwellers, strange creatures that Moomin Troll meets in winter time. The conscientious Moomins. Will the Moomins become upstanding members of society? So these are the components that come in this stage and the step-by-step instructions. So we will be working on this section first. I'll be bringing the roof structure back. Yeah. And we've got this top piece to put on, so I'll have to be staining the wood again, the same colour as I did previously. Then I'm going to skip this part because this is gluing the floor to the next floor, which is the second floor, I think. Let's see, first ground, first, second, yeah, third, maybe third floor, and that's it done. So as always, if you've watched my channel before, I just like to make sure what it says we've got here, that we have here. So I'm looking, I can see we've got this one here, long rafter, one long rafter, we've got 2 medium rafters and a shorter rafter. They look the same. And then we've got 2 short bottom rafters. They look the same, them 3 look the same. I'd say them 2 are medium and that one's small. We have the top ring there. We've got the bed frame, the headboard and the footboard. Yep, so we've got everything we're supposed to have at this stage of the build. So we've got the components, we've got our magazine. Let's begin. So I've pre-mixed up some burnt sienna wash. I tested it on the paper and it seems to be thin enough. I'm using my new brushes, which are here. Got the thin ones and these ones, so they're both good sizes. So I'm going to start off with the large one. That. All the way across. Take the excess paint off. A little bit thick there on that small one, but it doesn't matter because I can take the paint off. Like that. This little circle, top circle, there we go. I'll just leave those to dry. I'll do the other sides off camera, and then we can start putting them onto the roof frame rafters. So I brought the roof frame back because this opening here that we've got, we're going to start to put these new rafters in place. I've got the glue, I've got the cocktail sticks. So I'm just going to zoom in a little bit about there. Can't really go in any closer, or you won't see where I'm putting the rafter. So we're going to start with the two medium ones, which are here. So I'm just going to, hopefully my glue's not blocked up. It might be. Let's just see. A little bit, yeah, quite a bit. Yeah, I think I got it. And just as before, we're going to put glue in both notches. So we're going to put glue in that one there, and then the lower one. So we'll take some out of there and put it in the lower one, like that. And they go at an angle, so they go, the top one goes in here, and the next one pulls at an angle. Just got to make sure they're pushed all the way through like that. So it's kind of like that instead of that. So I'll do the second medium rafter. That's why it was important about the notches and leaving the opening, and it wasn't just a reference point, it was where the window was going. Get it filled like that. Same on the other side, it's at an angle, so turn it that way and then in there like that. Make sure it's pushed all the way through like that. So it's like almost like a V shape or a U shape. So the next one is the short one, and the short one goes up here. So I can zoom in a bit more. So we see where that goes. There's only one short one. Just get some glue in. A bit more. In the bottom end there, like that. So it goes, there's two notches here, it goes on this one and this one. Like that. Zoom out again, because we're putting the longest rafter from here all the way down to there. This is the longest rafter. There's only one of them. Bit more glue. Right. This goes here, like that, and then in there, and then in that one there. Just making sure it's pushed all the way through. Very hard to get my hand in there actually. Let's see if I can. There, it's pushed in. It's pushed in there. And in there. So that's the long rafter, which is here, all the way down. Then we're left with these two short ones, and these go in differently. Instead of going in that way, like that, they go in that way, and they go under and into this hole. I didn't actually realise they were holes. That hole and that hole. So we just put glue in here, down there like that, and then turning it the other way around, so they're like that, and it goes in there. Yeah, that's the way it goes there. That was a little bit tricky there. That one goes there, like that, and this one goes there. Let's see if I've got enough glue on this stick. I think that's enough. Bit more. And it goes the opposite way around, so I'm going to have to lift it up. There, like that. There it is. That one there. And it pushes right to the top here and here. I don't know what's going in these two. Might be part of the window. This is probably where the window goes, here, I'm assuming. So I need to leave that to dry for a little bit. And then we've got to put this in the top, which could be tough. This could be the easiest part or the hardest part. I've got to get this top ring into here. And I don't know how it's going to go in. I might have to tap it in with something. So I need to put some glue inside the notches. Like this. Just a bit in each one. Bit in there. Bit in there. Bit in there. Bit more. Might be a bit too much, but just keep on putting the glue in the notches. One in there, a little bit messy, but some in there. Take some out of there. And the next one. All the notches are done now. Don't know how I'm going to get this slip in somewhere. Oh, yeah, there it is. It's in. Wow, that's it. As soon as I got it in the right angle, it just slotted right in, but there, that's the top of it done. That is the roof structure done now. Let's pull out a little bit there. That is the roof structure done. In the next issue, not the next video, we'll be putting tiles on the outside. I'm just wondering if we put something down, like strips of something, before we put the roof tiles on. Not sure, but that's going to be interesting when we turn all this red. That's going to be quite good. But there we go. That's the roof completed. The framework of the roof is now completed. Yeah, really happy with that. And that curve as well. It goes round, but it's curved as well and sharp at the top. And that completes the first part of issue 68. I'd like to thank you for your company. I'll see you in the next video. Stay creative.